Alright, YouTube, so I started the part, and my key to doing the parts that I've seen a lot of females not do, as you can see, you can barely see my scalp right here where I've started. See that compared to this part? That's where I see a lot of females messing up to where it starts looking real, I don't know, tacky in a sense. You need to make sure your tracks are like really close together on both sides. That way, once your hair starts growing, then you know it's time to do it over. But if it's not as close as this right here, it's a fail, pretty much. It's a fail. And the other trick to doing this is making sure that you do, like, say for instance, because this is how I do it anyway. You do this side. Once you glue this side, don't just keep going. Do this side and then put a track on this side. That way you stay even and you know where you're going on your track. I mean, your part is supposed to be like your lineup. Like, that's your guide right there. That's not, you know what I'm saying, you need to put it right here. And then you running around looking crazy with tracks hanging off your hair. Like, no, don't do it. So, that's why my parts kind of tends to look real natural. Because I do them real close together. See, I line it up to where it is going to cover the last track. But I put it real close. Like dead partly in the middle of my part. And then what I do for that situation I just went over where your hair starts growing, you can take just this part, all of these tracks right here that you about to glue down, you can take all of these down and redo them. And see, the easy way I know how to do this, make sure this work right. I use the white glue. It's a lot healthier for your hair, and that way, you know, come time when your hair is growing out, all you got to do is pull it off. And it's not going to damage your hair. Your hair is still going to be intact, not moved, not messed with, not pulled, nothing. That's why I like using the white for just this area. Because it keeps it secure. Now, these tracks that I did use the actual glue. Because, you know, when you sweat, and it's summertime, well, it's getting close. I know it's hot here where I'm at in Oklahoma, but it's going to start getting hot, and you're going to start to sweat. And this glue, if you use this like right on your edges, it's a fail. So your best bet is to use the regular glue that you used on these tracks to where it stays secure always, at all times. And then that way, if it do come up, you can use this to where it's not going to damage your baby hairs, anything like that. But right now, I put that glue so it can stay secure because I'm already sweating. So that's why I went ahead and used it. So I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys how I maintain my invisible part as I'm doing it. And then come back to you guys when I have the finished product. I couldn't split my tracks because for some reason it's like they not splitting right. So, and see, I always use it and scoot it down to where I know where I need to line my next one up. And then you want to make sure that it overlaps this track right here as well. That's another key element. And then I hold it down and make that swoop so you can see your lineup right there. So that one is done. Good to go and secure. See? Now I'm going to do the other side to keep my part lined up. And again, you got to make sure that it overlaps your main track right there. No, I don't pre-cut mines. I can't, because I either have some too short, too long, and then that's a waste of time and a waste of hair. So I make sure to just line mine up as I go. So I'm going to do this one, and then I'm going to finish up, and I'm going to come back so I can show you guys how I do my closure, which is a breeze. It's not difficult at all. So, and the key to doing where you swooping your hair, pull this to where it's coming this way a little bit over your part, and then swoop it behind or clip it, whichever way you want to do it. And see how nice and neat that still is? See? That's what you do. And so I'm going to do that all the way till I get about right here. About right here to the end of where I got my part going. And right here is where my closure is going to go. So I'm going to do all of that. And then I'm going to come back and let y'all see what the end result looks like. Alright, YouTube, I'm back. So as you can see, I'm done. This is what you call an invisible part. Invisible. Like, that's what it needs to look like. Invisible. That's why it's called an invisible part. So, I got this little bit to go. I'm going to add a couple more tracks going this way. And then I'm going to do my closure. So, I want to show you guys how I do my closure. Let's see. I take probably like that much. That's probably too much. But I usually take like that much, just in case I can't get my like little circle going on right there. So that's why I take that amount, so it can make more of a circle. And then I try to find which side is going to bulge out more with these little clips, ends. And I try to do the opposite side. So like this side is where it's got those little flyaways, as I call them. So I'm going to glue it on this side, so the flyaways will be on the outside. So, and I'm going to continue to use this glue. Actually, hold on. I'm going to use this glue to connect it together. And then I'm going to use the white glue to place it on my head. So, this is what I do first. Glue it down. So then you're going to wrap it. Now I like to place just a little bit on there and then just roll. That's why I said I take a lot. That way, if something starts bulging out, if it's not full, you can always add some more hair to it. So see how those flyaways are right there on the outside? When you go to do your closure, they're going to be on your hair. They're not going to be sticking out of the closure to where it's going to look real obvious that you have weave on. So, I like to blow so it'll dry quicker. But I like to leave a little bit wet. That way, and that's the circle. It's not as big, but it's big enough. So it's gonna fit right up in there. So then I take, you guys can't really see the whole thing. The hole right there. You want to try to get it on this side, which I usually do pretty good on getting it in that spot. So you pretty much just try to kind of unravel it, and I did it. 9 times out of 10 I get it, but so as you can see, there's the hole. See, peek-a-boo. So once you find it, then you're gonna try to pull it down, straighten it out to where that hole is gonna semi-close. That's why I said I like to leave the glue a little wet. That way, come time for you to put the flat irons on there, it'll all mesh together. Then you just take your flat irons, put it off in there, hold it for about 5 seconds, rub it, check it, and then go together. So I'm going to have a hole. So I might have to do another one. And then you separate it some more. Then you take the flat irons in a different route. Hold it. And then you adjust your hair. Like so. Making semi of a closure of your own by pulling it around, adjusting it, whatnot. And bam, you got a closure. So like I said, it's the hole right there. You can keep the hole because it's going to blend in anyway. Me personally, I'll just squeeze it together like so. And it'll still mesh together. See? Mesh together, no hole. And then I'm going to put it back on the flat iron so it can go ahead and stay together. And voila. You have a closure. Bam, boom, bada. So, I'm going to finish closing that up. My little section right here. And then I'm going to come back and show you guys the finished piece. So, again, here's my closure. It's closed up. There's no hole. Because I squeezed it together. Alright, here's the back part. So, once you go to put this on, put the glue on the back part. This little shiny part right here. Bam, on your head. So, I'll be right back. Alright, YouTube, so I'm finished. This is the finished look. You can't really see the color, which is cool, because I just wanted like a hint of color anyway. But you'll be able to see it like that if I was to pull my hair back. So, and that kind of be the idea that I be going for when I try to line up my edges right here. That way I can be very versatile and like flip it back like that. See? So, it's the finished product. I went ahead and did the closure. There's my closure. The invisible part. And then, now I'm about to whip it up. You all might have to go to Instagram because I did like 4 or 5 videos because my camera was going dead, so I had to stop and go, and it wasn't saving them to one big video. So I have to upload them individually, so it'll be like 4 or 5 different videos. So yeah, just go to Instagram, 918lady _ CEO. You'll be able to see pictures there, or _ hair by Misha. No, hair by Misha _ is the name. You can see it on either one. You can also catch me on Vine. It's Cold Hearted is what my name is on Vine, to see it there as well, my finished product. So I'm getting ready to curl it. So, but this is my finished look. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you like it. Hope it was very inspirational in a sense to some, especially those that are like trying to figure out how to get an invisible part to look like this and not real spacey. Bam, there you go. I got you. I hooked you up. So, till next time, smooches and dooches. Love you guys. Stay tuned. Mwah.